How's it going, everybody? Too Spooky here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video I've wanted to make for quite a long time. And while I'm currently working on a different, much longer video, I figured what better time to make this one happen. So today, we are going to be counting down 10 facts about Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. This video was suggested by a small handful of you guys over time. And honestly, the reason I probably put this one off for so long was because it really wasn't suggested too much. So I figured you guys might not want to see this one as much compared to other suggested videos. So thank you so much to those of you who did suggest this one, and I hope you all enjoy because this one is going out to you. And if you guys want to see some more My Hero Academia content, well, make sure to comment what videos you guys would like to see down below. Also,
trigger warning.
My pronunciation is absolute garbage, so you've been warned. Now, without further ado, let's Detroit smash right into it. Number 1. Izuku was originally supposed to be an adult before My Hero Academia even came to be. You see, after KOHEI HORIKOSHI, who is the creator of My Hero Academia, had his second manga series cancelled after such a short serialization, he fell into a bit of a depression, because he always wanted to have a long-running serialization in Shonen Jump. And because he was in such a drained and depressed state, he wanted to focus the happy aspects of his previous works into whatever new manga he decided to create. When he then thought about how happy he was when he first created the one-shot called My Hero, which he made a few years before his first serialization. This one-shot was essentially My Hero Academia before My Hero Academia, and featured a much older Izuku, who was named Jack Midoriya instead. Because Horikoshi was so happy and really enjoyed making the My Hero one-shot back in the day, Horikoshi decided to try and build off of it for his next manga. But he didn't think having an older protagonist would get him back into Shonen Jump, because the audience for Shonen Jump are a younger age group and therefore would not relate with an older protagonist. So he decided to change the setting to a school setting, and reinvented Jack into who we now know as Izuku Midoriya. Number 2. Continuing off that first fact, when Izuku was being redesigned for My Hero Academia, Horikoshi wanted to give him a cooler and more complicated look, which resulted in Izuku having longer hair that covered his right eye. But he ended up not being too happy with this design and decided to give him a much simpler and plain look instead, which resulted in the design we have today. Number 3. Izuku's birthday is July 15th. Which is actually somewhat significant because he shares this birthday with my boy Ichigo Kurosaki from another Shonen Jump series, Bleach. And Izuku's age at the beginning of the series was 14 years old, although currently in the manga he is 16 years old. His height is also currently 5 feet 5 inches tall, or 166 centimeters tall. Additionally, his blood type is O. Number 4. It's no secret that Izuku is pretty darn smart, especially when it comes to analyzing other people's quirks. But compared to his other classmates in Class 1A, his grades are ranked 4th compared to the other students, meaning that he's in the top 5 of his class in terms of intellect. Number 5. Considering he is the main character after all, it's no surprise that Izuku is quite popular among fans. In the very first character popularity poll, he came in first place with a total of 2,314 votes. But then he actually dropped to second place in the second poll, with a total of 2,217 votes, being passed up by none other than Bakugo. Number 6. The name Deku, which was given to him by Bakugo, came about because Deku is another way of reading Izuku in Japanese, and Deku is supposed to mean one who can't achieve or do anything, which is why the name Deku haunted Izuku at first as an insult. Although Uraraka saw it more of a way of saying, I can do it, which is why Izuku kept it around for his hero name. Now, because Western audiences wouldn't necessarily be able to understand understand that aspect of the name, the dub decided to change it so that Deku was a nickname that came about as a shorter abbreviation of a different nickname, which was Defenseless Izuku, taking the DE from the beginning of Defenseless and the KU from the end of Izuku, creating Deku. It's much more convoluted than the Japanese explanation, but I guess I get why they changed it up a little. Number 7. Izuku's Deku hero costume costs around $366 US or 40,380 yen to create. And in addition to that, I just wanted to quickly point out the fact that Izuku's design kinda looks strikingly similar to Spike from Cowboy Bebop, especially his former self, Jack Midoriya. So it brings up the question as to whether or not Izuku's design was inspired by Spike. Let me know what you guys think down below. Number 8. Izuku's favorite food is katsudon, which is essentially a bowl of rice with pork, vegetables, and egg for those of you who aren't familiar with it. Number 9. When it comes to Izuku's quirk, One for All, in a way, it seems like it was almost made for him. You see, so far, each named individual that we know of who has possessed this quirk has had some connection to the order in which they possessed it within their own names. To show you what I mean, Nana Shimura was the 7th person to possess this quirk, and in Japanese, Nana means 7. Then, All Might, whose real name is Toshinori Yagi, has the kanji for 8 within his name, and he just also happens to be the 8th person to possess One for All. Now we have Izuku Midoriya, who just happens to have the kanji for 9 within his name, and as you can now see, Izuku is the 9th person to now possess One for All. So if we were going off his name alone, this quirk seems to have been destined for him. And the moment that you've all been waiting for, number 10. In the first chapter of My Hero Academia, we learn that this whole journey is going to be the story about how Izuku became a great hero, which foreshadows the fact that Izuku will one day be a professional hero outside of school. So this means that many years are going to have to pass within the story itself for Izuku to one day achieve what is already planned from the very beginning. So this opens up the discussion of whether or not we will see the story take part in any time skips like many other popular shonen manga. And we actually already have an answer to this question, which is yes, or fairly likely. In an interview with HORIKOSHI before the release of the anime, he revealed that he does have a plan put together to one day skip to the future and follow the students as older professional heroes, with a much darker tone, which he plans to call Boku No Hero 2, The Electric Boogaloo.
Do me a favor and punch me right in the face.
Although that part about the name is a joke on Horikoshi's part, he does actually plan on making this time skip happen. Although he does claim it isn't quite set in stone because circumstances can always change. But if everything goes the way it should, we will one day get to see Izuku as one of the greatest heroes of all time, like he told us he'd be from the very beginning. But there you have it, everybody, 10 facts about Izuku Midoriya. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and hopefully learned something new. If you did, make sure to Detroit smash that like button. But that's actually not all. If you leave a like on this video, there's actually a 0.00010% chance that you will one day develop your very own quirk. The chances are pretty darn slim, but why not leave a like just in case you are one of the lucky few. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted the second I upload a new video. And while you're at it, make sure to comment down below once again what kind of My Hero Academia content you guys would like to see next.
Also make sure to like and follow any of Too Spooky's social media. Links are in the description box.
Hey, thanks, Carl.
You know, Too Spooky, I've never actually seen My Hero Academia myself. Is it any good?
Well, it's all about a world of heroes and villains, and considering you originated from something like that, you'd probably be able to relate. In fact, I think at one point they even drew some inspiration from you.
What do you mean?
Well, at one point this character Himiko Toga, or however you pronounce that, was wearing a gas mask that looks quite a bit like the mask that you wear.
Damn, I need to go pull a Carl and get me a piece of that ASAP.
Bane, I think she's probably only like 15 or 16 years old, max. And you're like at least 30, if not much older. That's pretty fucked up, dude.
Well, you know what they say, man. If her age is off the clock, she's ready for the cut.
Bane! No! That is not okay. Oh my god, I can't believe you actually said that. Okay, oh, I'm sorry, but I need to go bleach my ears now after hearing that, so I'm going to end the video here. If you guys cannot get enough Too Spooky content, make sure to click here for 25 facts about My Hero Academia as a whole. Although that video isn't very good to be honest, so instead you can also click here for 10 facts about Cell from Dragon Ball Z, or 5 facts about Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Both of which are much better videos compared to that one, so please check one of those out instead. So thank you all so much for watching this video today, and I will see you all soon with a new video.